Okay. This will be the newest one. It's August now, so just putting that out there. Sometimes I have a little gap in them, so I apologize if you don't see the certain beers. If you are nearby and you do try some of the ones you really like, they do come in waves, and I'm not always up to date. So this one's for Twisted X. I had one great one, the Makana Haze, which is an amazing hazy beer, and I do keep an eye out to do anything extra. They have great casual beers, so a lot of like hop heads aren't really into them because it doesn't have a whole like a bunch of flavor, which to each their own. You know, there's no problem with that. But they do have a couple that stick out that I enjoy. Great casual beers, and then they have the Makana Haze that came out, and so I caught Fuego, which I've seen a lot. This has been having more often. I don't know if it's extra cans or certain brews. A couple places kind of went down. You can pull it off and see, but they end up with the cans and they just put a label on it, which is kind of a new, kind of a trendy thing. It's weird. It makes it different, stand out. So it might be like this, it might not, but all you need to do is see the Fuego. It is a Pilsner with jalapenos. The Don Jalapeno was no label brewing, and it came out once, and they didn't do it again. I was mad because I thought, oh, they'll bring it back. I'm good. At the time, I was just really expanding my beer profile experience and learning about more IPAs. So I was trying to jump into more stouts, more porters, and more IPAs, and some pales. Pales have kind of died off a little bit. Not really died off, but they're not as abundant because everyone's doing IPA. There's a lot of IPA lovers, people growing on it and enjoying it. Great. So I missed out on that. So I just wanted to see what this is about. They do a hatch chili one for no label. Not my favorite. And then I just ended up going through New Mexico, and there's more than just green hatch chili. So like I'm behind, I feel left out, abandoned. But we'll get into that later. Hopefully somebody figures that out and makes some great stuff. But for now, jalapeno Pilsner. And yeah, I'm not, it's crazy because everyone wants to know different things, and you can't always touch every subject. And sometimes you do really well. For me, the one main thing is to, anytime I have a lager or a Pilsner, is to remind everybody that Pilsners are the original lagers. The yeast are low temperature fermenting. The grains were from the local area. They brought that style over, made it even lighter, cutting it with rice. So Pilsners are more straight green, I believe. And then the lager, American lager, it just has more rice and corn. I can already smell the jalapeno. It smells amazing. There's Cannon back there just chilling. Oh, so it's beautiful, golden. Looks a little cloudy, which is a good sign. It's pretty solid. It's not sugary, not nothing crazy, just straight, clean jalapeno, crisp. The Pilsner is golden and refreshing. And so it's a lager beer. The spiciness is just right. So whenever you're eating spice, since you're chewing it in your mouth, it tends to stay like right here. When you're drinking it, be very careful. Take small sips to see where you're at, because you'll drink it here, it'll go down, and then you go for more, and then it starts burning. Like, oh, okay, I can handle it, because you're thinking it's going to be right here in your mouth area, and then all of a sudden, from here all the way down your esophagus, it will be on fire for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Jalapeno's not too bad, but if it was habanero, it'd be intense. If it was serrano, it's definitely going to last a while. So those are just keynotes, a lot of things I'm covering. And one small thing, but the point is jalapeno and Pilsner, 2 things you need to know about or discover, especially if you're a lager person, a lager fan. You need to know if you're into Pilsners. They're more of the pure lager, honestly, to be honest, because it's what started everything. Lagers are more casual, got really pumped out 80s, 90s, probably before that, you know, during the Western, all that. Just, you know, there's really, not Western, during the era of the train and all that, really, because Anheuser-Busch, that's when I think there was around. I don't have the year. But that's when you started bringing it to the table after learning about it and really making it profitable, quick and easy, high turnover. Some great Pilsners that I do enjoy are very intense in flavor because they actually sit in real barrels made of wood and actually take time to ferment. The one thing about lagers is they keep quick turnaround. You can get done in a month or 2, easy. Yeah, so that's the main thing about them. They do have their unique style and body, so I really don't knock them, but anybody can really make them quickly. But the one thing that's a skill set that no one realizes with lagers is they're so delicate and light that anything, temperature, too much humidity, a dust, a little particle, anything, any kind of other yeast to get in there, completely alters the flavor, completely. So you can have 10 things of lager, all the same size, everything going the same. One thing changes, and one or two or three or half of those batches will not taste the same. So what it's supposed to be is golden, grainy, maybe crisp. So go like that with the hops and the other things, and very easy drinking and just smooth. Some say light, some say smooth. Smooth can mean it has a heavy body, but still like silky, or light is, it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't bring you down. Some people want heavy beers and some people don't. So that's your different things you want to know about. If it really is a heavy beer, or if it's something like, oh, I can drink this. I'm not even a beer person, I love it, So for me, this is very easy drinking as long as you can handle the spice. It's vibrant jalapeno, vibrant golden grain, vibrant. It's a little crispy, but the jalapeno kind of like tones it into another direction, so you don't really get that sharp, hoppy finish. You just start and it just kind of goes back and forth, so it's not boring at all. I love it. Twisted X, I'll hit you guys up. I'm sorry I didn't put it out soon enough, but we are here today, and if it's staying year round, if it's doing anything, just hit me up. Let me know. Just put it on my thing, my Instagram. I'll make sure they're on it. I would love to know more information about it, and if you have an exact date of when it comes out every year, that's definitely 100% beneficial. So thank you, Twisted X. You really had a few beers are really catching my attention, really bringing me back to you guys. Good, keep it up. For now, I will try other beers. Everybody deserves a fair chance, but for today, I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. Good, solid Pilsner, and we're gonna drink to that. Do be safe, do be careful, and do have a good night.